Although Chapter 4 is a short chapter, it's really an important one because it deals with long-term customer relationships, and the chapter provides you with some strategies to make that happen. And particularly, all of you have heard the term before, but we're talking about here customer relationship management and how companies use databases to help that happen. Keller and Kotler talk about quality as one way of establishing and maintaining relationships with customers. But of course, it is kind of a moving target because we have to ask ourselves, does Walmart deliver quality? Well, they are positioned on offering low prices, and they certainly do that. They also provide an assortment, and they're strategically located, so they're easy to get to. So from that standpoint, they do what they say they're going to do, so they certainly satisfy their customers, as well as they provide value or cost benefits. So even though we wouldn't put Walmart in a quality category, they certainly do provide quality. Also, Keller and Kotler talk about customer lifetime value. And this is something that companies calculate on an ongoing basis because, of course, it's easier to keep a customer than to get a new customer. It also costs a lot less money. So what companies do is they look at, particularly service companies use this, but they look at, what is the average value of a sale, and how many times does the customer buy this, and then how many times over a year or whatever time frame they're looking at does this happen. So if you think about a gym, this is a really easy example. Let's say that their membership is $20 a month for 3 years. So, to calculate that, the total revenue for that particular customer is $720 or $240 a year. So, of course, what they would like to do is retain this customer, not just for 3 years, but over 10 years, 20 years. So there are numerous strategies for them to do that. Perhaps discounts or, bringing in a new member and getting X amount toward your membership, all kinds of different strategies that they can do to make that happen. Also, one-on-one marketing has become very important. So customization of products, we love that, and also messages tailored particularly to us are very important. So obviously to do that, segmentation is really important. And also you almost have to look at your customer base, on a one-on-one basis. So what are their needs? And the flip side of that is, and what value are they to your company? So you definitely have to build loyalty. And again, this one-on-one marketing or customization is a way to do it. So Nike does it this way, among many ways. But they can provide us with customized shoes. So we can actually go into their website and choose what colors we want, and for all of the different aspects, the logo and the base of the shoe, the front of the shoe, and all of that kind of thing. So this is one really great way to build loyalty to customers, is this customization. Okay, then database marketing, of course, is very key in retaining customers. So what companies have to look at is, first of all, the communication channel between customers and company is definitely two-way. So we speak to customers. We also have ad campaigns, so we're communicating with them that way. But as well, customers communicate with us through personnel and through sales and other ways, certainly on the internet. So also we have to look at what transactions are taking place. So we track each and every individual customer, and we can establish what their preferences are, when they shop, how they shop, where they shop, etc. But companies also have to look at what did we do with the customer in the past, and why is that not happening now? So contacting them, even though they're not currently a customer, is something that companies would do. And also customers do call in and request specific services, so all of that is tracked. So all of these things together really build a profile of that particular customer and help in the development of a particular marketing strategy for that particular customer. So how data analysis is used? Well, certainly to help segment the marketing and get to an even lower level of segmentation to that one-on-one marketing that we just discussed. And obviously, companies want to talk about, when did my customers buy, how often do they buy, and what do they spend. And we've discussed the lifetime value analysis. That's a piece of it. And also they use it to predict what this customer will be spending in the future. So all of that data is used for this type of analysis. And different applications, of course, it's to manage a campaign, develop a campaign, and manage it on an ongoing basis. How does it have to be changed? And of course, they're going to build loyalty programs based on the behavior of particular customers, and also selling other products and services that would be of interest to particular customer. And they're going to really target different marketing communications. So should we be sending coupons through the cell phone to a group of customers at a particular time? And also improving customer service in general. And also, am I distributing this right, or should I be doing more on the internet? And also getting customers to try new products, and also to reinforce customer decisions. And again, that gets back to retaining loyal customers. So we can do that through discounts and also sampling new types of things, etc. Here's a company that you're probably familiar with. They are in Target a lot. You see that their household cleaning products are in Target, and they are really positioned very differently than other cleaning products. They are clean and green, and so they take the nasty chemicals out of the products, and yet they are really effective and efficient products as well. A little tiny company that took on huge companies like Procter & Gamble and Unilever, and they have been super successful. I've also seen them in Albertsons, but just a few of their product lines. So to give you an idea of how they're positioned so differently versus other types of consumer products, we can see that, first of all, they say they're clean. So it's like they don't have horrible chemicals the way other things do, and they don't harm the environment. They are also environmentally very correct. And so sustainability is one of their positioning points. And also you can tell by the products that design is built in. They're clear and they look, like what they are. They're green and safe and clean. And also their fragrances are very natural. So they rely on fruit fragrances and also floral. So a very differing positioning from other cleaning products. And I happen to have a little video about them, so we'll see, in fact, what they are all about.
If we didn't have the internet at Method and had to rely on snail mail to interact with our advocates, we would not be getting the information that we need today. My name is Jennifer Egan, and I'm the media provocateur at Method. We spend back and forth 5 emails a day with some people, hearing their stories and talking to them about the brand and getting their ideas. And it really allows us the immediacy to see what our advocates want and what they're telling us that's out there and how we can do better and how we're already doing great.
I guess it started in 2004 when we did our first starter kit campaign, and we started really thinking about how to utilize the Method, or the Method website for e-commerce and whatnot. My name is Gunther Lee, and I'm the web guy at Method. We were about, I want to say we were about 3 months behind with regard to our product. So we'd launch a product in June, and it wouldn't show up on our website until, I don't know, the fall or something like that. So as we're trying to create buzz with our press efforts and our advertising efforts, our website wasn't keeping up with that buzz. The people visiting our website would be disappointed with what they found because it wasn't up to date with the products that we had on shelves. There's no reason why a website should be 3 months behind. When it comes to e-commerce, it's a fine balance between a site that's informational and intended to kind of wrap somebody around the brand and get them immersed in the brand and selling something to them. Until Method is found everywhere, it'll always be our most reliable place to find the full range of Method products. So it's a great tool to initiate trial. Do we, as a company, rely on our e-commerce sales? No, not really, but it's definitely a nice plus. And we're finding that we're creating new behaviors. We were getting lots of inquiries about, if I want to include a gift card, how do I do that? You don't generally buy, any old, bleach or something like that and give it to your neighbor. So there were inquiries from our consumers who wanted to put gift baskets together of Method for gifts to their neighbors, for new babies, for new houses. Our website is one of the ways that we've been able to induce that kind of behavior. We can track virtually anything, any kind of patterns, where they're coming in from, what pages they're going to, how much time they're spending at each page, what products they're adding to their carts, which ones they're taking out of their carts. We use all of that data to fine-tune our site and make it easier to use. But as our site evolves, we'll be using more qualitative tools like surveys and questionnaires and even email or something like that. We've reached out to some of our most enthusiastic customers, what we call our advocates, to look and review the site. And it's amazing how excited they get to be involved in the brand. That was some of our most valuable insight about the site.
Our advocacy program would not be successful without our website. Our website allows our advocates a way to interact with us. An advocate is someone who is going to the stores where we're on shelf and fixing the shelves. They're having parties where they're inviting their friends over just so that they can teach them to clean with Method products and expose them to the brand. So on our website we have articles and tools where they can get the information they need about our ingredients or our philosophy.
We allow them to create their own profiles. We allow them to input commentary on blogs, on our blog section, because those advocates will achieve things that we never even dreamed of. And the site is more about connecting those advocates and giving them a forum to speak in than necessarily telling them what to do. When it comes to technology and connecting people, things like blogs and comment sections and surveys and such allow our consumers to kind of gather and gravitate around the idea of People Against Dirty. We really want the brand to be an ownable brand, something that every consumer feels like they own. So our success in the site will be achieving that, getting a great sense of participation from all of our consumers.
So very brilliant strategy and great use of technology. Developing an advocacy group for cleaning products. Boy, that's really a stretch, and it's really successful and a great idea. And that group of people, have become a brand community for Method. So a great way to do it.